Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Sit back, relax, watch me journal, and listen to this crazy incident that happened to me and a friend of mine. So, this was many years ago when I was still at university. And that day, my friend and I, our classes had just gotten over a bit early, and we didn't feel like waiting for the bus that usually took us to our hostel. So, we booked an Uber and we chose one of those share options. I think that it's called Uber Pool. Yeah, so we booked that. And then the car came and picked us up, and we were just chilling, talking, looking outside the window, all of that. But the strange thing was that this driver, he was getting a lot of calls, like a call every 2 minutes from the other people that he was supposed to pick up, who were supposed to share the ride with us. And we were kind of laughing about it and also getting annoyed. We were like, who calls so much? I mean, just wait, right? Anyways, so we finally reached that location. It was another college and there was a lot of crowd outside. I think they also just had their classes over anyway. So we see these two guys walking towards our car, and I'm guessing like they were the ones who are going to share the ride with us. Except one of them looks like so angry. He looks livid. He looks beyond anger. Okay, he then opens the door to the driver's side of the car and slaps the driver twice. And my friend and I, we just turn towards each other and just say nothing and look at each other. We are terrified because this is not something we were expecting. And then from among the crowd, one of the girls comes to our side of the car and opens the door and asks us if we are okay. And at that point, we still don't know what's going on, but we also kind of really don't know what to do. So we tell the girl that yeah, we're okay, and she's like, are you sure? And we're like, yeah. And she's like, okay. And then she closed the door and goes away to stand like some distance away. I think she was still thinking if things got bad, she would have probably helped us, which is like, bless her. So anyway, the driver, he doesn't retaliate. He just says something, like he also gets angry and he mumbles something about you can't do this, but he doesn't actually physically do anything. So he just gets back inside, and two guys also get inside the car. The angry guy, he sits right next to my friend, so my friend is sitting in between me and the angry guy, and the angry guy's friend sits on the front seat next to the driver. And the friend then turns to us. He says, I'm so sorry ma'am, my friend is a little disturbed. He's also like hadn't had food in some hours, something like that. He explains it, and then he says what really happened. So basically, this driver, what he had done was that when he was coming to pick us up, he had started their ride somehow on the app. So basically, the app was charging them for that whole way to my college and then back to that guy's college, which is almost like paying double their share. But we still were being shown our part of the share, so I don't really know what happened. Anyway, my friend and I, we are just glad that the situation didn't get any worse. So we say that yeah, sure, it's okay. And the rest of the ride, we were all like silent. Like it was so silent, it was deafening, as they say. So yeah, and then finally we reach our hostel and we breathe a sigh of relief and exchange some nervous laughter because oh my god, what even happened? And then we were just glad that we didn't get into any trouble. And I don't know what happened later with those guys or the driver, but yeah, it was quite an event. What do you think about the story? I still don't think people have the right to physically assault someone like that, but let me know what you think in the comments, and stay tuned for more stories and more journaling. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and watching.